Let's start with something you look at every single day, a candlestick. This single candle tells you four things: the open, the high, the low, and the close. Where price started, how far it stretched, and where it ended up. And that's genuinely useful. But here's the problem. It hides the single most important thing: how price actually got there. Inside this one candle, thousands of individual trades took place, buyers and sellers fighting it out tick by tick. Was that a wave of strong, aggressive buying? Or just a lack of sellers drifting up on thin volume? The candle can't tell you. It threw all of that away. That hidden fight, who was buying, who was selling, and how hard, is called order flow. And once you can see it, you stop guessing where price might go and you start seeing what's actually driving it. Let me show you exactly what I mean in your browser for free. So what is order flow really? Every single trade on an exchange has two sides, but only one side is the aggressor, the one who chose to trade right now at the market price. A buyer who lifts the offer, or a seller who hits the bid. Order flow is the study of that constant tug of war. How much was aggressively bought versus aggressively sold, at exactly which prices, and how hard. That's it. That's the whole idea. And it matters because this is the raw supply and demand that actually makes the price move. Price is the result. Order flow is the cause. When you can see it, you can watch buyers step in and absorb selling. You can watch a rally quietly run out of real buyers before price even turns. And you can see where the big players are actually active. Noroview is built entirely around making that visible. The clearest way to actually see order flow is a footprint candle. So watch closely. Here's that same market as a footprint. Instead of one solid body, each candle opens up into a grid of numbers. Every row is a price level inside that candle. And at each price you see the volume that traded there split into buying on one side and selling on the other. Suddenly, you can see which prices attracted the most volume, where buyers and sellers fought hardest, and where one side simply gave up. The shading and colors highlight the busiest prices for you. This is the heart of order flow trading, and here's the part that matters most. The standard footprint chart in Noroview is completely free for every user. There's also a more advanced, fully customizable version, the Noro footprint, and that one is a paid upgrade. But the plain footprint you're looking at is yours from day one. Okay, let's actually read one candle together. On each price row, you've got the selling on one side and the buying on the other. So at a glance, you see who was more aggressive at that exact price. Now find the row with the most volume in the whole candle. That price is the point of control, the POC. It's the fairest price of the candle, where the most business got done. Price loves to react around it, so traders watch it closely. Around the POC, you'll often see a shaded zone, the value area. That's where the bulk of the volume traded. The candle's center of gravity. Now look for lopsided rows, heavy buying with price refusing to fall. That's buyers absorbing the supply. Or heavy selling, that price simply soaks up without breaking down. That's absorption, and it's often where the smart money is quietly doing the opposite of the panicking crowd. You can even add up the buying and subtract the selling to get the delta. The net aggression for that candle. You're not reading tea leaves anymore. You're reading the actual transactions, one price at a time. So why go to all this trouble instead of just stacking a few moving averages and an RSI? Because every one of those indicators is calculated from price. They take the closing price and do some math on it, which means by definition they lag. They're a reaction to what already happened. Order flow is different. It's the raw buying and selling that's making the price as it happens. So it's about as close to the truth of the market as you can get. Indicators tell you the market moved. Order flow tells you why. It helps you time entries more precisely, spot absorption and exhaustion before the turn, and avoid chasing breakouts that have no real buyers behind them. For scalpers and short-term traders especially, that head start is the whole game. Here's the good news. You can do everything I just showed you right now in your browser for free. No downloads, no expensive data feed, no complicated setup. Noroview streams all the heavy order flow work from its servers, so it runs smoothly on almost any machine. So here's what I'd do. Open the free footprint chart, Load a market you actually care about and just study it for 10 minutes. Watch how price behaves around those heavy rows. It'll click. I've linked the full footprint walkthrough below. If this finally made order flow make sense, subscribe. I break down a new order flow tool every week, and I'll see you in the next one.